Time to have some real talk. Now, it's been a while, but for those who have been following me, I welcome you back. If you're new to my channel, thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe if you feel someone could use this or if you find value in it, which I pray that you do. So today I'd like to talk about 5 reasons we should put ourselves first. Now, we hear so much about this self-love, right? And there's so much that has been written and talked about, when it comes to loving ourselves. But many times people will say, oh no, you should put others first, even in the church. So today I'd like to talk about 5 reasons why you should put yourself first. The first one is, they say, oh, put that other person first and their wants and their needs. Well, that's not healthy because you can't pour from an empty cup. So we have to fill ourselves up, if you will, and take care of ourselves before we can help someone else. Has anyone out there heard the story of, or the instructions rather, when you're on an airplane and they say, if something happens, there's turbulence or we're going down, God forbid, and the mask, the oxygen or whatever that is, a mask you put on, comes down, put it on yourself first. You ever think about that? Because how are you going to help someone else if you're putting their wants, their needs and everything before yours? That's not healthy. And like I touched on earlier, even in the church, they'll say, oh no, that's being selfish. Well, it's not, because I have scripture for you. Even the Lord went away to pray. He got away from the crowds at times. He went away even from the disciples to pray because he needed that time to regroup. And we all know the story, right? When he came back, they were sleeping. But that's a whole nother word. But yeah, even he had to get away at times. So that's number 1. Putting other people's needs before yours. No, that's not healthy. Number 2 is taking care of your temple. That's a part of loving yourself, because if you love yourself and your body, then you're going to take care of it. I saw a quote that said, exercise and work out, not because you hate your body, but because you love it. Wow, that really resonated with me because, so many times, excuse me, especially as women, it's not just about fitting into that wedding dress or losing those 10 pounds, because I've heard it, by a certain time frame. It's about being healthy. I mean, how are we going to complete our assignment, even as believers, or our work, or whatever it may be, take care of our children, and just function in everyday life if we don't take care of our bodies, if we put the right things in it. Now, am I there? No. No. But do I don't want to say strive, but do I strive to be there? Do I work at it daily? Sure. Today I got up, I had my protein shake, and it was a good day, and but it is a challenge because I like sweets. So I'm going to keep it real. I'm not going to come on here like perfect Patty, like I have it all together. I know it's a challenge, but it's something we need to be intentional about, because again, we can't complete our work, our mission, our assignment if our car is out of gas, if our bodies are breaking down, right? So that's number 2. Number 3 is we criticize ourselves. We criticize ourselves. Again, I see this a lot among women. Men, let me know what you think. I would love to hear your feedback on this. But as women, and women as well, but I like to include both. But for women, I mean, we can be so critical. And, in all fairness, or to keep it real rather, society does place a greater emphasis on how women look. You see it in the magazines. It's not even a real picture. They did certain things to that picture to make her look like that. But we have to be happy with ourselves, right? And how the Lord made us, because we're all unique. But when we compare ourselves to someone else, I've heard it says that comparison is the thief of joy, and I've heard it. Oh, I don't have any makeup on. Listen, look, no makeup, and it's okay. I'm happy in my own skin. And that comes from your self-worth and your self-esteem. And I get it. Sometimes, those are things we need to work on because there were other issues. Maybe we grew up in a toxic family, or we were told we weren't really look good enough. Whatever it may be, maybe you have some kind of issue to where you feel my nose is too big, my eyes are, whatever it may be. We all have something that we're not crazy about. Maybe weight, and maybe whatever it is. But know that you are unique, and learn to, if you don't already, learn to love yourself the way you are and accept yourself. Because if not, you'll settle for anything, any kind of attention, even if it's negative, because you're like, oh, well, I guess that's what, you won't say it, but in your subconsciously, it'll creep in the form of that person that doesn't treat you right or doesn't appreciate you, because again, you don't value yourself. You settle for less. So I think that was a third one. Yes. So the fourth one is I think I have to look at my notes. I keep it real. I talked about comparing, but then I think I touched on criticizing ourselves. So I guess it'll be 4, not 5, because I put those together, criticizing ourselves, something about ourselves, and, how we look. And then that ties in. That's why I guess I connected them, because criticizing yourself and then comparing yourself. I don't look like her, or for the guys, oh, he's built or muscular, whatever it may be, and I don't have that, and so they go hand in hand. So the fourth one would be boundaries. When we love ourselves, you might say, well, Marisol, what does that have to do with loving yourself? Because when you love yourself, you don't allow people to, and I say allow people to guilt trip you, for example, into, oh, well, Marisol, you're always busy. I got this the other day, real talk. You're always busy and you never have time. And it's like, and then you have other people say, well, when you love someone, you make time. Yeah, that is true. However, when you have a busy schedule, for example, or the Lord is calling you to do a certain kind of work, not everybody's going to get that. Not everybody's going to get that. Yeah, it's not a 9 to 5. Yeah, I'm still 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, working. Ministry is all the time. And so you have to set a boundary for your own peace, your own personal space, to where you can regroup and fill up. I need to go before the Lord and fill up, because if not, again, like I touched on earlier, you'll be running on empty and you won't be able to help anyone, because you're like, oh, I'm over here, I'm over there, and you feel guilty. And again, people will say it, oh, well, you never have time, and it's like, yeah, but those that are close to you and truly understand your mission and your assignment, they'll get it. Okay, Marisol, I know that the Lord is calling you to do these things, and whenever you can. Those are the people that understand your assignment, and they understand that it is so important to stay focused. And again, being around the right kind of people, I don't want to say the right kind, but the people with the same mindset. Let me rephrase that. It's critical, but I'll touch on that in another video. I can go in on that. Today I'm talking about the 4 reasons that you should stay focused on yourself. So no matter what anyone says, it is important to love yourself enough to, as I said in the beginning, to put yourself first, to take care of your temple, to stop criticizing and condemning yourself. And the 4th one is, like I said, setting boundaries so that you're not completely wiped out or run down and just like, oh my gosh, I just, that's not healthy. And I'll add this, that's not fair of anyone to ask that of you. So you have to set the boundary, because people will drag you along and pull on you, and before you know it, you're like, why am I feeling so depleted mentally, spiritually, physically? So I hope that blessed someone on today. And if this resonated with you, please like, share, and subscribe. I'm trying to, my mission, my prayer is that I can reach others, not just on relationships, but just every area of our lives. Because my main focus is relationships for those who are new here. However, the Lord has given me some new things, some fresh things, if you will. Some because the word says that He's doing a new thing. Do you not perceive it? So I said, oh, okay. So All right, let's talk about other areas, not just relationships. So I hope again that blessed someone on today. Please give me your comments. Let me know what you think. Do you practice self-love? Do you find yourself challenged in this area? Let me know. Let me know what you think. This is Mari. Gotta go.